Week 15, Bears versus the Browns. So Cleveland is favored by 3 points, and I'm going to take Cleveland. So we'll kind of go through this by the numbers. So the model has gives the Browns a 64% chance of winning, which translates to about a 4 point spread. So pretty close. Get a little bit of divergence over here with the raw numbers, 21-14. Again, that's a pretty close game. That's a one-score game when you stop and think about it. When you come down here to the Bayesian, again, that 17.2, I don't, when it gets big like that, again, that's just simply a correlation. So it's simply saying that the model has been underestimating what Cleveland's been able to do. And then, quite frankly, we have to look at a couple games that the Browns have with Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco, while he's older, the guy's still got an arm. He threw for 300 yards with his last game, and I think he was always kind of vulnerable to interceptions, trying to push the ball a bit too far down the field. And I'm not sure how much running game that he ever had when he was with Baltimore, but nonetheless, he's certainly an accomplished quarterback, and he seems to be playing within himself. And Browns looked really good in their last game over here against Jacksonville. And meanwhile, but I would also point out that so did Chicago. They got Justin Fields back. However, when I look at the numbers that Justin Fields had, he's I don't think that they've got all the pieces around him that they would need him for him to be that type of consistently explosive quarterback. And quite frankly, in that game, I thought Detroit, their offense just looked really flat. So that notwithstanding, I mean, Chicago certainly has some good things to work with. And you look up here, they got a strong defense. They run the ball well, and they just haven't really been able to pass the ball very well. But then again, when you come over here to Cleveland, they've got a strong defense as well, and I think Joe Flacco is going to help with that passing, and they've been able to run the ball. And I think if you look at this last game, again, you can also look at the last game and say, well, Trevor Lawrence, he played poorly as well. But that notwithstanding, they were still able to put up some pretty good points there as well. So when I come over here to the performance charts, you're looking for a good, strong rush over here from Chicago. And I think that a lot of that's got to do with Justin Fields being able to rush as well. But I would also point out that this the running game that Cleveland's got a strong running game. Chicago has a very strong defense, so we'll see how those match up. But adding this better quarterback play up here, someone who can throw the ball deep, should also help open up that running game a bit, which the model isn't going to show because they haven't really shown except for that one game. We come over here to the right. We look at Cleveland. They're doing a pretty good job of protecting the quarterback overall. Can't really complain. I think these quarterback or these interceptions are coming from DTR and Deshaun. But like I said, Joe Flacco's had a history of throwing those as well. But likewise, you definitely seen an advantage in explosiveness for Cleveland over that of Chicago. And then you come over here for Chicago. That the sacks leading to the interceptions, leading to the fumbles, that's just going to be a downfall for that team all year long until they can stop it. Last week they looked pretty good. We'll see what they do this week. But I think adding Joe Flacco and that deep threat to a good running team and a good defense should lend itself well to the Chicago or to the Cleveland Browns. So anyhow, if you like what you listen to, click like and subscribe. And if you got a question or comment, let me know. Thanks.